Welcome, one and all to this game between the DK Wilds and the Peach Monarchs here at Donkey Kong Jungle. Today will be the first home game for the DK Wilds, and they're playing for the second time this season against the Peach Monarchs. The first game was a couple days ago, and let's get this underway. I've got no special shout outs to give at the moment, but just another reminder that if you do comment that you subscribed, I will give you a shout out in my next video. And right, let's get underway. A good hit by Baby Peach down center field. Gets picked up by Blue Shy Guy and thrown into first base. But it'll be safe single there for Baby Peach. Blue Toad comes up, facing Donkey Kong. It's a strike. Donkey Kong again to Blue Toad. It's a deep into right field. Will it go all the way for a home run? Blue Toad has hit a 2-run home run there. What a hit by Blue Toad to take himself and Baby Peach over home base. 4 home runs. Not an easy field to hit a home run on in the DK Jungle, but an amazing hit by Blue Toad to get the Peach Monarchs their first 2 runs after a miserable performance yesterday against the Luigi Knights. That's a strike to Peach from DK. The captain v captain matchup, the fastball from Donkey Kong. Blue Noki picks it up at shortstop, throws it into first, and that is the first out for the Peach Monarchs of this game. Here comes King K. Rool to the plate. Donkey Kong pitches the fastball. Good hit by King K. Rool, but it's straight into the hands of Meg at first base, and that will be a catch and an out. Pineapple steps up to the plate, facing Donkey Kong. It's a down center field past the infielders, and it will go safely to Blue Shy Guy, and it will be a safe single for Pineapple there. Here comes Frank to the plate, facing Donkey Kong. The fastball. Good hit by Frank, deep into right field, and it's going to go all the way again for another home. Oh, no, it won't go all the way, sorry. It'll just land inside the boundary, hitting the wall, and coming to land in the field of play. And that will be a run home from Pineapple, running all 3 remaining bases as Frank gets safely to third on a beautiful triple there. Almost got the home run. Sadly, just falls a little short, and will get safely back for the triple, Will Frank, and the 3rd run for the Monarchs for Pineapple there. Here comes Petey Piranha, facing Donkey Kong, hit it down center field, and it's going to be another home run, this time worth 2, as Frank stands on third base and gets home on the home run shot. What a hit by Petey Piranha to get the Peach Monarchs to 5 runs in the first innings. This game is just becoming a shootout, basically. The last 2 games and this game has just been shootouts for home runs. Here comes Donkey Kong to the plate. To the mound, sorry, to Blue Magic Koopa. The star pitch, Blue Magic Koopa hits it back to Donkey Kong, who throws it into first, and that'll be the innings for the Monarchs. 5 runs on the board already. Here comes the Donkey Kong Wilds to the plate. Blue Noki first up, facing Peach. One of the best pitches in the entire league. It's a strike. Second pitch, it's a ball. Third pitch to Blue Noki. Gets hit into the hands of Blue Toad, who throws it into first, and that will be the first out of the innings for the Donkey Kong Wilds as Meg comes to the plate. That's a ball. Peach again to Meg. This time gets hit deep into left field, will fall short of Frank, and will be a safe single there for Meg. Next to the plate is Donkey Kong, captain v captain here. What can Donkey Kong do here for his Wilds? Lets it go through for a strike. Crack! He's hit that deep into left field, and it'll soar all the way for a home run for the Donkey Kong Wilds as they go up to 2 runs for the game. That is a beautiful hit by Donkey Kong there, deep into left field, soaring over the head of the fielder out there in Frank and Monty Mole, and will get back to home plate for 2 runs, getting the RBI on fellow teammate there. Here comes Jimmy Beast up to the plate, facing Peach. The fastball hits it down center field, clears the infielders, will be picked up by Monty Mole, and Jimmy will safely get to first base. Here comes Blue Shy Guy, facing Peach. Winds up, hits it straight into the hands of Blue Magic Koopa, who throws it to second, who throws it to first, gets the double play, and that will be all the outs they need for the innings, and that will be the Wilds ending their first 3 runs behind the Peach Monarchs. Peach Monarchs coming to the the plate again. Monty Mole facing Donkey Kong. Hits it to third base, and it will be picked up there by Cade, who throws it into first, and that will be 1 out already for the Peach Monarchs. Pitch by Donkey Kong to Baby Peach, gets hit down center field, pick up, thrown into second, and it'll be a safe single there for Baby Peach. Here comes Blue Toad to the plate facing Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong on the star pitch to Blue Toad. Blue Toad hits it in to Donkey Kong, gets thrown to second, gets the out, thrown to first, gets the second out, and that will be the innings for the Monarchs. A very quick and easy innings there for the Wilds in the field, just holding the Monarchs 2-0 for the innings. Still down by 3 are the Wilds. What can Cade do for his team at the plate facing Peach, who chooses to use the star pitch? Gets hit to third, but it's stuffed up the catch by Petey Piranha and will safely get to first base instead. Here comes Green Paratrooper. Hits it deep into left field. Will it go all the way for a home run? No, it'll barely land inside the field, but it'll be enough for Cade to get to second and Green Paratrooper to get to first. And an RBI chance here for Ben Cat, who steps up to the plate. The pitch by Peach to Bandcat. Bandcat winds, hits it through the infield. Frank will pick it up at left field, and it'll be loaded bases as Yellow Shy Guy steps up to the plate. An RBI chance, but also a Grand Slam chance if he is able to hit it all the way over the boundary. Peach, the fastball, winds up by Yellow Shy Guy, hits to third, gets the out. He throws it into a home plate, and the dive home from Cade allows him to get home safe for the third runs for the DK Wilds. It's another RBI chance here, as bases 1 and 2 are loaded. Bandcat and Yellow Shy Guy. Blue Noki at the plate, hits down center field, clears the infield as Monty Mo will throw it into second, and all bases will be loaded again. Peach tied at the mound. Monarchs won't call time to swap as Meg comes to the plate to face Peach. Winds and hits it down center field, straight into the hands of Monty Mo, and that will be the second out of the innings for the DK Wilds. Still down by 2 as the bases are loaded. Here is the captain v captain chance. What can Donkey Kong do to get his team more runs? The pitch, it's a strike to Donkey Kong. Peach again on the star pitch, this time to Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong swings into right field. Pineapple will pick it up, throw it into first, but it will be safe there for Donkey Kong. And it'll be a safe run home for Bandcat, getting the 4th run of the game for the Donkey Kong Wilds. They're coming back here in this second innings. Score is 4-5 as Jimmy comes to the plate. Bases are still loaded. Monarchs call time and decide to bring Baby Peach to the plate. Jimmy Beast facing Baby Peach. Swings straight to Blue Magic Hooper, gets thrown into second, and that will be the innings for the Donkey Kong Wilds. Only down by 1 heading into the top of the third. 5-4 the way of the Monarchs. What can they do in this innings? Here comes Peach to face Donkey Kong, the captain v captain matchup again. Donkey Kong on the star pitch. Winds up by Peach, gets hit very high. It will not go long, and it will fall safely into the hands of Green Paratrooper at short right field, and that will be the first out of the innings for the Monarchs as King K. Rool steps up to the plate. Good hit by King K. Rool, deep into right field. Will it go all the way? No, it won't, and it will just fall short of the boundary and land safely in the hands of Yellow Shy Guy, and that'll be 2 outs in 2 pitches for the Monarchs. And this one hits straight to shortstop, gets thrown into first, and that'll be the innings for the Monarchs. Another 0 on the board as the Donkey Kong Wilds are having a brilliant performance in the field. They now come to the plate to hopefully bring the score back into their favour, going up 6 or more to the Monarchs 5. Good hit there by Blue Shy Guy, goes past Blue Toad, and he'll get a safe single there. Here comes Cade to the plate facing Baby Peach. Hits it to Blue Toad, who throws it into second, who throws it into first, does Blue Magic Cooper, and that'll be 2 outs. That is 2 outs on the board for the Wilds. 1 in hand, down by 1. Here comes Green Paratrooper and lets the pitch from Baby Peach go through for a ball. The early wind-up on the star pitch gets hit down center field. It will land safely between the fielders, and the flower used to stop Monty Mole from picking the ball up in time, and Green Paratrooper will get a safe double there. Here comes Bandcat to the plate. Hits it to Blue Toad at short right field, who will take the catch, and that will be the innings for the Donkey Kong Wilds. Still down by 1 heading into the top of the 4th. Almost halfway through this game, and the Monarchs are in control here, 5-4, but they do not have the momentum going their way. Donkey Kong tired at the mound will not be swapped out as he pitches to Frank, hits it over the head of Blue Noki there at shortstop. Bandcat will pick it up deep in left field, and Frank will get a safe single. Wilds coach still does not call time. Donkey Kong to Petey Piranha. Deep down center field will clear Blue Shy Guy, and it will be a safe single for Petey and safe on second for Frank. As the Monarchs coach calls, not the Monarchs, sorry, the Wilds coach calls time and decides to bring Jimmy Beast to the plate to replace Donkey Kong. The pitch from Jimmy to Blue Magic Cooper gets hit down center field. Blue Shy Guy throws it in, and that's all bases loaded as Monty Mole comes to the plate. No outs on the board. All 3 bases loaded. Jimmy to Monty Mole, the wind up, and it's a strike. The star pitch from Jimmy to Monty Mole gets hit past Green Paratrooper on the inner field, and that will be a safe run home for Frank, and all bases will remain loaded. A good RBI there for Monty Mole, allowing Frank to get all the way home. Bases 1, 2, and 3 are loaded. Petey Piranha, the next chance to get home. What can Baby Peach do here? No outs on the board, so no need to worry there. Swings on Jimmy's pitch, hits it over the head of Blue Noki, and the error item used to stop Blue Shy Guy from picking up and throwing it into second sooner, and allows for 2 runs home. Great error item use there by the Monarchs as Blue Magic Cooper and Petey Piranha both get home safely. 4 runs for the Peach Monarchs to take the score to 8-4 in the way of the Monarchs. Jimmy strikes Blue Toad there. The second pitch, Blue Toad swings straight down center field, gets picked up by Blue Shy Guy, thrown into second, sorry. Monty Mole running home, but will get home safely as he dives to get back to home plate, and that will be 9-4. 4 runs this innings the way of the Monarchs, and they're up by 5. No outs on the board still. Peach facing Jimmy gets an out on second and an out on first, and that'll be 2 outs for the Monarchs as King K. Rool comes to the plate. They've still got 4 runs for the innings as they lead by 5, and King K. Rool hits it deep into right field. It appears to be going all the way, and it will land safely outside the boundary as King K. Rool struts his stuff all the way back home to home plate. That will be a beautiful shot for 2 more runs for the Monarchs as they go up 11-4. They've only got 2 outs for the innings, so they still have more chances to get more runs this innings. What more can they do as the Monarchs coach calls time and decides to bring Jimmy off the plate in for Yellow Shy Guy, who will be pitching to Pineapple. No at bases, and it's a strike to Pineapple there. A pitch there to Pineapple, and that is another strike. He swings this time past Green Paratrooper, gets thrown into first, and that will be a safe single. Frank facing Yellow Shy Guy. It's a ball. Swing and a miss on the pitch by Yellow Shy Guy, and that is a strike. Lets that one go through for a ball. 2 outs, 2 balls, 1 strike. Gets hit into left field. Bandcat will pick it up, throw it into second, but it will be safe on second for Pineapple and safe on first for Frank as Petey Piranha comes to the plate to face Yellow Shy Guy. It's a ball. The star pitch from Yellow Shy Guy gets hit by Petey Piranha straight to Green Paratrooper at short right field, throws it into first, and will get the 3rd and final out of the innings for the Peach Monarchs. However, they are up 11-4 heading into the bottom of the 4th. What can the DK Wilds do here in response? Here comes Yellow Shy Guy to the plate, facing Baby Peach, lets it go through for a strike. This time it's another strike. One more strike and Yellow Shy Guy will be struck out. He swings on this one, down center field, and it'll be a safe single there for Yellow Shy Guy, as the stun does nothing to help Yellow Shy Guy make it to second. Blue Noki to the plate. Hits it straight to Blue Magikoopa at shortstop, gets thrown into first, and that will be an out for the Donkey Kong Wilds as Yellow Shy Guy safely makes it to second base. Here comes Meg to the plate. Facing Baby Peach, it's a strike. The second pitch, it's another strike. 2 strikes on the board. One more leave, and that will be a strikeout. The star pitch gets swung into left field, will land safely, gets thrown in to Blue Magikoopa, and it'll be safe on first and third there for Meg and Yellow Shy Guy. Here comes Donkey Kong to the plate. Baby Peach pitching to Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong winds up early, lets it go through for a strike. Winds up early again, hits it deep into left field, but it will go the wrong side of the foul pole and be a second strike on Donkey Kong's resume for this game. Good hit by Donkey Kong into right field. Will be picked up by Pineapple, thrown into Blue Toad, and it'll be a safe run home there for Yellow Shy Guy as the score goes from 11-4 to 11-5 with bases 1 and 2 loaded. What can the Wilds do to bring this game back? Monarchs coach calls time and decides to bring Blue Magikoopa to the plate in for Baby Peach. Pitch to Jimmy, gets hit straight to Baby Peach at shortstop. That's an out on second and an out on first. That will be the innings for the Wilds. Just the one from it, heading into the top of the 5th. Score is 11-5, the way of the Monarchs. Will this be 3 home games lost in a row? Pitch from Yellow Shy Guy to Blue Magikoopa into strike. This time gets hit down center field. Will pitch short of Blue Shy Guy and will be safely thrown into second, but it will be a safe single there for Blue Magikoopa. Monty Mole facing Yellow Shy Guy, it's a strike. Hit from Monty Mole into shortstop. That's an out on second and an out on first. That will be 2 more outs for the Peach Monarchs. 11-5 over the Wilds. The star pitch from Yellow Shy Guy, and that's a strike. Good hit by Baby Peach, but it goes straight into the hands of Green Paratrooper at short right field, and that will be the 5th innings for the Monarchs. Still up 6 runs over the Wilds, 11-5. Here comes Blue Shy Guy to the plate. What can he do to hopefully bring the Wilds back into this game? Hits it deep down center field, but it will land safely in the hands of Monty Mole, and that will be the first out on the board for the innings for the Donkey Kong Wilds. Here comes Cade to the plate, facing Blue Magikoopa. Hits it straight to Blue Toad, who throws it into first, and that is 2 outs in 2 pitches for the Wilds. Not looking good here, as Green Paratrooper steps up to the plate to face Blue Magikoopa. That's a strike. It's a ball this time. 2 outs on the board. 1 ball, 1 strike. This gets hit into left field. It'll fall safe, and it will be a safe single there for Green Paratrooper. Here comes Bandcat up to the plate, facing Blue Magikoopa. Magikoopa pitching normally. Gets hit by Bandcat down center field. We'll get to Monty Mole, and the error item use does not get Green Paratrooper any further, and it'll be a safe single for Bandcat as bases 1 and 2 are loaded. Here comes Yellow Shy Guy to the plate. Hits down center field. Blue Toad dives over it, and it will be a safe single for Yellow Shy Guy and a safe run home for Green Paratrooper to get the 6th run for the Donkey Kong Wilds. A very unlucky fielding there performance by Blue Toad allows another run for the DK Wilds as Yellow Shy Guy gets the RBI and the safe single there. Here comes Blue Noki to the plate. Apologies for that, just realised my microphone was muted. That is a beautiful hit there for Blue Noki. Gets another run home there for the Donkey Kong Wilds, but that's a catch there for Petey Piranha at third base. Stopping the innings, just 2 runs for the Wilds, going up to 7 runs total. Still down 4 to the Peach Monarchs' 11. Pitch from Yellow Shy Guy, the fastball to Blue Toad, gets hit into left field. Will fall short, but it'll be thrown into second, and a safe single there for Blue Shy Guy. Pitch from Yellow Shy Guy to Peach. Gets hit into right field, clears the inner field, thrown into Green Paratrooper, and it'll be safe on first and second there for the Monarchs, as Peach gets a safe single as King K. Rool steps up to the plate. Facing Yellow Shy Guy on the star pitch. Hits it in to right field. Will not clear Jimmy Beast, however, as he takes the catch, throws it into Green Paratrooper, and they'll be still safe on first and second. 1 out on the board as Pineapple steps up to the plate. The star pitch from Yellow Shy Guy gets hit down center field. Blue Shy Guy goes to throw it in, but he gets stunned by the flower, and he'll be safe on the first 3 bases there. Here comes Frank to the plate. Wilds coach calls time and brings Meg in for Yellow Shy Guy. It's a strike to Frank. Another strike. Sorry, another hit there for the Monarchs as they get the 12th run as Blue Toad runs itself back home, and an RBI there for Frank. Meg to Petey Piranha. It's a strike. Meg again to Petey Piranha. Hits big down center field. It will not go all the way, and it will land short into the hands of Blue Shy Guy as Peach books it for home and gets the 13th run for the Monarchs as they go up 13-7 over the Wilds, leading by 6th in the top of the 6th. Gets hit deep down center field by Blue Magic Cooper, but it will fall short of the boundary, and it will be caught by Blue Shy Guy, and that will be the innings for the Monarchs. Just the 2 from it, but they cancel out the Wilds' last innings, drawing the margin back to 6. Here comes Donkey Kong up to the plate. What can he do for his team's chances at this win? Hits it deep down center field. Will fall short of Monty Mole, who throws it into second, but it will be a safe single there for Donkey Kong. Blue Magic Cooper tired at the mound. Monarchs don't call time as Jimmy Beast comes to the plate. The pitch from Blue Magic Cooper. The hit from Jimmy Beast into center field, falls short of Monty Mole again, and that'll be safe on first and second for the Wilds. No outs on the board as Blue Shy Guy comes to the plate. It's a strike to Blue Shy Guy from Blue Magic Cooper. The fastball this time gets hit by Blue Shy Guy deep into left field. I must have jinxed it, as there is the first out for the innings for the Wilds. Still safe on first and second as Cade steps to the plate to face Blue Magic Cooper. Hits it deep into right field. Will it go all the way? No, it'll barely go to the right side of the foul pole, and that will be a foul ball. Good hit by Cade again down center field. This time it will be a safe single for him, loading all 3 bases with batsmen as Green Paratrooper comes to the plate to potentially get a run home for the Wilds. Star pitch by Blue Magic Cooper, and it's a strike. This time, gets hit straight into the hands of Baby Peach at shortstop, throws it in second, gets 2 outs in the play, and that will be naught for the 6th innings there for the DK Wilds. Still down 6, heading up to the top of the 7th for the Monarchs. What can they do to extend their lead further to make it more unreachable for the Donkey Kong Wilds? It's a strike to Monty Mole by Meg. The second pitch gets hit straight to shortstop. A beautiful catch there by Blue Noki, and that'll be the first out for the innings for the Peach Monarchs. Next at plate is Baby Peach, facing Meg. Star pitch from Meg gets hit to Green Paratrooper at short right field, throws into first, and that'll be a run out for the second out in 2 pitches there for the Monarchs. And here comes Meg to Blue Toad. It's a strike. Meg again to Blue Toad, gets hit down center field. Blue Shy Guy will pick it up, throw it into second, and it'll be a safe at first base there for Blue Toad. Meg to Peach this time. It's a strike. 2 outs on the board for the Monarchs. The fastball from Meg. Swung on by Peach. Goes down center field. It'll be safe on second and first there for the Monarchs. They could potentially get a run home here as King K. Rool comes to the plate. Blue Toad tries to steal but gets safely back to second before Meg throws it in there. Meg on the star pitch. Good hit by King K. Rool. Hits it into right field. And that will be all... No, it won't be all 3 bases loaded as King K. Rool does not get to first base quick enough. Very slow there. And that's just the naught for the 7th innings for the Monarchs. And that will be their game score. 13 runs to 7. Monarchs calls time to put Pineapple on the plate instead of Blue Magic Cooper. What can Bandcat do here for the Wilds to bring the game back in control for them? Star hit straight into the hands of Blue Toad. That'll be an out to start off their innings. Not the best way to start for the Wilds in the bottom of their last innings. It's a strike to Yellow Shy Guy from Pineapple. The second pitch. Hit into the hands of Baby Peach at shortstop. That is 2 outs in 3 pitches there for the Wilds. The game could be ended here. This pitch is Pineapple to Blue Noki. Gets hit and it will be picked up by Petey on third, thrown into first, and that will be the ball game the way of the Peach Monarchs. I believe the MVP of this game in the 13-7 win over the Donkey Kong Wilds for the Peach Monarchs will be Petey Piranha, but let's check what the game thinks. Not Petey Piranha, but Blue Toad gets the MVP for the game. What a performance there. Let's check the box scores. 110 points for Donkey Kong. He will be their team MVP. Unfortunately, he will not get that. He will not get plus points for winning the game, but that is still an amazing performance there by Donkey Kong. 50 points, Ray of Yellow Shy Guy and Green Paratrooper to wrap up the top 3. Let's check the Peach Monarchs. 150 points there for Blue Toad. 120 batting, 20 fielding, and 20 on the error item. An amazing performance there by Blue Toad to get his team MVP and the match MVP. That will be 80 points there for Frank and Petey Piranha and Baby Peach to round up the top 3 there. An amazing performance by the Monarchs, winning by 6 over the Donkey Kong Wilds, and that will be the game. I will